himself.
Look at that evilness right there. He's like, yes, yes. Nair.
He needs to be twiddling his mustache. That would be hype.
Nair, side B, yes. Sethlon is low-key driving. I will say this in every one of his sets, man. He's evil. No one believes me. They think he's all nice and everything. No, he's setting you up for side Bs, man.
That's the Roy game plan as a rogue player. Oh, interesting. We're getting Chrom Roy. I'm interested to see how this pseudo mirror plays out because I think it like matches between the echoes that are different really goes to highlight what makes them different, right? Like situations like that where he needed to recover there, Roy would have. What's up? Oh, okay. Sorry, my mic was too far from my face.
He ends up killing him too, just like off of a weird exchange there. I didn't really catch that. I apologize. But it's very interesting, as you brought up before, just because these two characters are basically like, you know, mirrors of one another.
They're as close to the same character as you can be while having like a meaningful difference between them. Like not just a move difference, but like, you know, something that changes the way the characters fundamentally play out.
It's like the recovery, if I recall correctly.
It's the recovery and also the sweet spots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chrom has no sour spot.
Oh, that's why this character's like, you know, just
yeah,
like,
that's why Chrom will do like forward tilt and you'll just die if it touches you sometimes.
Yeah, but look like Rory's giving him nothing but bad touch right now. Sethlon's looking pretty darn good. He's almost
over. That was a great fair.
And you don't expect that, just mainly because, like, you know, you don't want to go off stage as Chrom, because if you mess up, you're dead.
Those are definitely situations where you think that, like, okay, I can do this and this to recover safely. Like, Roy's up B has armor on startup, so maybe he was thinking about possibly using that. I don't exactly know how many frames it is, but I definitely know it's an option that Roy has at his disposal. But, you know, it takes a lot of gall to recognize when a character like Chrom can go off stage, even just for a little bit.
Did you see that sour spot? And did you see that counter, too?
Yeah, that's a really important tool versus Chrom, and really important in the Chrom mirror, because it's really, really easy to abuse Chrom off stage by just pushing him off as far as you can, getting him below the ledge, and then you counter a not perfect up and then just die.
All right, tries to get him a little bit of footsies, trying to shimmy him. Not going to work out too much. My man Sethlon being rather aggressive, actually gets to turn around down tilt to the actual down tilt.
Sethlon's Roy is something that I really enjoy watching. You can tell that he's got such a level of familiarity with this character, even though he is functionally somewhat different in this game as he was in Smash 4, and especially in like PM and Melee. It's so cool and refreshing seeing a player like Sethlon succeed and you know, just do his best with that, with a character like that. It's great to see.
Okay, so I don't know if he was expecting that. Like, I was expecting that myself, because when he air dodged, I thought it was a directional air dodge. The directional air dodge would have grabbed the ledge, but he did the neutral air dodge. Neutral air dodge didn't grab the ledge. It just put him in a really bad scenario for his up B to recover.
Air dodges are super scary in this game. Like, really, really scary. Air dodges are definitely things that I am hesitant to utilize, especially while off stage, because I'm just so afraid of the like second and a half of pin lag on it or whatever it has.
All right, so up and go Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium is I guess it gives him more room to escape from Roy if he needs to. The main reason being is because Smashville is a very small stage. Pokemon Stadium is a very, very large stage.
Yeah, and also having access to platforms staggered off each other, up and center, means that at any given moment you're more likely to have access to them. It's easier to recover near the platforms or use that as some sort of meaningful way to come down. Whereas Smashville, if you're in the center of the stage or like trying to regain center, you don't really have that luxury. It sort of stops you.
How did he miss that grab there? He had the whole spacing out. He had the left trap in mind, but ended up missing the grab. And Sethlon's back on stage now. Great parry.
Good tomahawk grab as well.
And to be honest with you, I feel like Arsenal is holding way too much of his end of the bargain here. Okay, tries to go for shield grab. That thing is bad in this game, but
that was fantastic.
Jab back air?
Jab back air works on Roy and Chrom. At Chrom, it works at full range because he doesn't have the sour spot to worry about, like I mentioned earlier. But with Roy, if you get the sweet spot jab, you also have access to sweet spot back air, and it kills even earlier.
Okay, double
That'll do
forward.
it.
Once again, catch him off stage. This is an area where you don't think Chrom would go, but due to the fact, like, you know, he's got that already inbuilt conditioning, he's like, all right, I'm just going to go off stage, smack out this forward air. Great stuff from Arsenals. I said before, he's keeping this rather close, and Sethlon's he's no easy customer, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Sethlon certainly isn't a slouch. You'd be hard-pressed to find players with more Smash experience under their belt in different games and just over a period of time. This man has run the gauntlet, so to speak.
Okay, gets the nair combo. All right, Tomahawk tries to catch him with the up smash.
That was almost so cute.
All right, well, okay, I really like the wave line right there. That was very interesting stuff to avoid any type of damage he could possibly take. Another F smash.
Great cross-up and air as well. It was really good to get him to drop shield there and maybe not necessarily respect the raw F smash.
All right, he's missing a little bit of these tech checks. They haven't got him anything thus far. Oh, both guys are respecting each other. Parry.
What a parry.
Oh, tries to go for the forward air one more time. Now he's in a bad scenario. How to get off the ledge versus Sethlon.
Not sure I agree with that get up attack, but you know he's off ledge now, so hard to fault him for it.
All right, you have to commit to that, and once you commit to that, you're definitely going to be dead. Sethlon just holding chill, respecting the full access of that side B.
That side B as well. Not necessarily, Chrom's not necessarily as good as Roy's, but you know definitely an option that you're going to need to look out for.
Three nails?
First coverage rather. It's fast.
Yeah. Look how Sethlon's just turning up, just poking him with down tilts, testing his shield out. And oh my god, he went for a side tilt there. I think he went to do it the opposite side. And another directional dodge to death. Unfortunately for Arsenals.
That breaks your heart. It is not the thing that you want to be seeing on screen.
Yeah, Arsenals didn't do too bad. I keep saying that about a lot of people, but I mean, like, everybody keeps growing and growing and growing as better players. And Arsenal happens to be one of those guys. He's growing as a better player.
Arsenal's is just a talented individual. I think he's the kind of person that approaches fighting games with the right kind of mentality to see improvement over time. Like, yeah, so many players are like, oh, I understand this engine and I can make that work in my advantage, or I understand this character and I can make that work to my advantage. But few players, I think you can say, I understand, like, the fundamental underlying aspects of how I need to approach this game and make that work. And I think Arsenal is one of those players, or is at least on his track to becoming one of those players.